no clue if this works. Oh my god, it works! Oh no! Did I finally fix it? I think I finally faxed it. Faxed it. I finally faxed it. Oh, it's delicious. Okay, we might have a deal now. We might be cooking. Okay, we might be cooking today. Been taking me days. It's taken me days to do this. At least I hope. Piggy Plays. Hi! I finally fixed YouTube. Yes. Oh my god, hi! I finally fixed. I'm so happy. Do you remember me? I do! How are you? It's been a while. I have had a chaotic summer with moving and everything. My whole life has been turned around. So I haven't really been streaming this summer, I'm sorry. But I do remember you. How are you? It's been a while. Plus I fixed YouTube. Ah, I can finally dual stream again. It's so delicious. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh. I DM'd you on Instagram, yeah. Oh. As I said, my life has been turned around like 360. Oh, the last 3 months. So on your birthday, yeah. Oh, I haven't checked Instagram since my birthday. I'm sorry. I've been in a moving process. Let's see. Aww. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. Oh. Are you gonna? I did. I checked now. Oh. How is you? How? I can't speak. How have you been? Oh my gosh. I'm actually so happy that everything works. Yeah, everything works. What happened with my hair? There we go. Ah, it works. I did it. Oh, happy birthday. Thank you, Beef Supreme. Thank you. I fixed this so we have YouTube as well now. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. Oh, how have you been? This is awesome. Everything works perfectly. I'm good. First semester is gonna start next month. Oh, are you excited, Piki? Are you excited? Oh, how many years or semesters do you have to do to finish? I know it heavily depends on, you know, from country to country and stuff like that, but so it's so different in what you need depending on what education stuff. Ah. Oh. Oh, there we go. 3 semesters. Ooh. That is not too bad. I believe in you. I believe in you. I hope it goes well. Oh, I kind of miss school. Sometimes. It was nice. I took web studies though. Studies online, so it was really chill. In the sense that like, I could take it in my own time even though I was sick. And you kind of could work through everything yourself. The teachers kind of suck though. You hate exams, me. I just feel like sometimes some exams are so unnecessary because some of them have like stuff you're not gonna use, you know? And it just induces stress. It's just stress. And it kind of really sucks. So yeah, I can understand why I hate them. How you been, Beef? My god. It's so weird having. It's so weird. Last year when I had birthday, we were sitting in my me and Stream. We were sitting in my old apartment, and now I'm in a new place. I'm out of the basement. I'm streaming from a basement, but I don't live in a basement anymore. I'm good, thank you. Oh, what was your favorite subject in school? Oh. At the beginning, I really liked math, but we had some awful teachers, so I stopped liking math. But after math, I think one of my favorites were English, definitely. I liked English. And not too fog, kind of like science and nature. That was good. Thought so, yeah. Yeah, but dude, I had such bad luck during school when I was young. You know, when you're like in kids' school almost. Because I started, I think I was gonna have German as well, because you had to choose like a language. And I was like, yeah, okay, we can do this. And I was on a flow with math and everything. Like I was in there. And then I got ill. I was gone from school for a whole year. In like 9th grade, I was gone. I was home, sick, hating life. I came back to school. And I sat there and I was like, I missed too much, man. I don't know what the fuck we're talking about. So I spent the whole 10th grade just confused as hell. And the school really didn't help me to like catch up. The education system just said, technically, just fuck you. And ever since then, I struggled a little bit. I was like, I missed too much. New year, new you. Yeah. Yes. Everything with doctors is done. Everything with figuring out how my daily life is gonna look like is done. All I can do now, I can just stream and work out and just I can just live a happy, healthy life. Yeah. It's gonna be so nice. Just a nice, chill life. I can work out. I can do things that makes me happy and brings me joy. That is streaming. Oh. I liked science till 7th grade. Or was it because it turned to different subjects, or was it that you just didn't like it more? I felt like science was cool when we were in like high school. Then I liked it because it was more interesting. You actually did shit. Then I realized that I'm not that smart. Oh. Fake it till you make it. You know what I mean? Just fake it till you make it. Oh. Oh. I think I'm gonna work out tomorrow. I'm finally done moving in. And I'm like, now, it's time. I'm not the best, but after all the moving, I just could not work out. I was so tired because I have like chronic fatigue. I was dying, and now I'm like, ooh, it might be the time. I've always been passionate about English. Ooh, English is fun though. I'm guessing like English in the States are probably different than English in Norway. Probably. Because I always found English so easy. Because I watched like so much anime and English movies. And I kind of learned from that. And then it was easy for me. Because I had like that relation. So I'm gonna try to do something with that. Ooh. Do you have any jobs in your mind? Like, do you want to go like the teacher route? Do you want to go like education route? Do you want to go something else with it? Oh, Discord pinged. Hey, thank you, Discord. Oh, I forgot my blanket. I'm like a child. I will have a blanket tomorrow. Aye, aye, aye. It's not that I'm that cold, it's just cozy as hell. Oh my god, I'm so unnecessary happy that I got the dual streaming up and going again. I'm so happy. The pure happiness. Oh my god. I get easily entertained from that. I worked so hard on it. I want to be a teacher. I want to teach English to people who don't speak English. Ooh, immigrants. Yeah, that could be a very giving job. You know? And, you know, those people who need to learn English, like, at least they are, you know, motivated to learn. It's gonna sound bad, but like, you have some people who like take something just because they have to, or they're not interested, or it's gonna be easy. But when you have those students who are actually like engaging and like, I want to learn, oh, it's so nice. But that sounds like a fun thing though. I found English easy because my father was a professor. Ooh. Ooh, oh yeah, then you probably had a way better shot. Well, that sounds interesting. Do you have, if you want to be a teacher, do you only have, like you have said you have 3 semesters, do you have to take some other education after that, or are you going to start applying for jobs and stuff? Or do you have, like, to do more? Because I only know how that system works in Norway, I don't know how it works in different countries. Because depending on the country, you need different things. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm sitting and playing with my necklace. Isn't it ironic that I have a 4-clover necklace and I'm still banging my head and stiff shit when I walk? Have to give GATE exams and stuff. Oh, okay. So you're on the way though. You're on the way to like what you want to work with. That's good. I will be rooting for you. I really hope that works out for you. Deep yellow clover. I got it as a gift a couple of months ago. Because people found that I'm clumsy. Did it help? I don't know, but I treasure it. ELT exams? Is it called that? That might be. In Norway, I don't even know the name for it in Norway, so it might be that. It might be. I will trust you. If not, nobody's gonna yell at us here. We can just say it is. Oh. Oi, oi, oi. Oh, I can close this now. There we go. I'm sorry if I'm zoning out. I'm just so impressed. Wow. Wow. What have you been up to today, Beef? Have you done something fun? I made pancakes. I ate pancakes. I turned into a happy elf. And then I streamed. I've been so productive today. I just laid on the couch and relaxed. Finally, I think my flare is kind of calming down. So I can finally sleep again properly. And it's just like, the stress is calming. I want to go to Cambridge University. Big dreams, you know? Hey, shoot big or go home, you know? Like, nothing is impossible if you really want it. You know, test it out, see if you can get in. I don't think they're too big, you know? If you want to go to school, see what you can do. I think. It's always hope. But hey, Cambridge. I don't live in the US, so the only thing I know are the things that I've heard. Wait, I can Google. Google! Cambridge. University of Cambridge. Here you have me. I'm googling a school because I don't know. I always wanted to go to university, like get the university experience. I never got that. I put my little niece to sleep for the 7th time today. So productive. Oh, she doesn't want to sleep. Is she like one of those who's like, no, I don't want to sleep? Kids can be confusing. Because like you try to do the best for smaller kids. You try to do the best for smaller kids. You're like, oh, you have to sleep. It's good for your body. And they're like, no. No? What you talking about? I don't need to sleep. And then you're like, listen. She can't talk yet. Oh, is she that tall? Is she tiny? Oh, they're cute. I saw a chunky baby today. I was at a birthday. I was in a birthday and there was this really chunky baby. You know how when they were very small babies, some really get chunky and then they like even out as they grow? She was really chunky. She was like, such a cutie. So cute. She gets like 3.5 months old. Oh, well, that's tiny. Good job on you though for helping out and putting her to sleep. You know, that's nice. Oh, Sarah's investing. Pancake sounds amazing. It was really good. I'm kind of trying to not overstrain. This is gonna sound super lazy, but I'm trying to not overstrain my body because I'm in a process now where I'm trying to figure out what triggers me when it comes to fatigue. So I need to take baby steps. And I need to write down in a diary. Today I was hurting, I was me, you know. This is what I did so I can like put it together and make a plan to have mostly good days. I'm in recovery process over here. Internet and cell phone both died on Thursday. No! Wait, what? Oh no! Working on getting things back up. Both just instantly just like fucked off. That's a good idea, yeah. Because like now finally I'm done with doctors. I'm done with everything that is like official business. With the state, with doctors, with everything. So now that I have nothing to do from that side, the stress will calm down. I will be more available to stream and to stream as much as I want to and do the things I want to. We're taking baby steps and documenting so I can see how far can I push it, how much can I work out, things like that, so I can live a life where I actually function. It sounds insane, but fibromyalgia, it's boring. So yeah, I know I'm a good uncle. Yeah, you are. You saw. Oh, putting a 3.5-month-old to sleep, it's rough business. You know, you are a really good uncle. You know, she's lucky to have you. There's a lot of nieces and nephews who doesn't have uncles or aunts. Aunts? Yeah. Family. There we go. Nice, yeah. So I'm hoping it's gonna improve. I'm excited. Really excited. Oh. I was supposed to stream on my birthday, but I ate too much food. I was taken to a restaurant. I ate like a queen. I was like, nothing is gonna stop me from celebrating that I'm done with doctors, done with everything. It's my birthday. I have moved. Life is good. And I ate like a queen. And I came home and I was so ready to stream. And then I food coma. And I was like, why me? But it was good food though. So yeah, I streamed yesterday. And I could just feel after I streamed, I fell asleep so easily. It was like, it just called me to stream. It was like, I like doing the dad stuff. Yeah, I like taking care of babies. I find them adorable. They are adorable. They are. they're cute, you know? And like, yeah, you might meet a couple of demons, but that isn't the baby's fault, that's the parents, you know? Mostly. Very few, but yeah. But 99% of babies are adorable. They're adorable, they're cute. You're like, oh my god. And doing the dad stuff, like, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard to step up and actually do that. It is. And it can suck, but it's so giving to see that you helped shape that child's life and give that child safety and care for it, you know? I'm sorry, I said it. Care for the human being. There we go. Not it. Oh. I used to babysit a lot when I was younger. They were cute, you know? They were cute. But you definitely, like, I babysat, like, 3, 4, 5, 6-year-olds, you know? You definitely notice. Even as a child, I noticed what kind of parents they had. I felt bad for the child sometimes. I was like, because some kids were just, they weren't evil. They were just, they had strong opinions. Let's just put it like, they had strong opinions. And I sat there and I was like, oh, yeah, okay, okay. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, but kids are cute. Kids are cute. It's kind of interesting as well how kids function, how they, like, I find the brain extremely interesting. I don't know if you guys remember how it was being a kid, but like the mentality as a kid, you know? When you go from, let's say you're 7 years old, and the simple priorities you had, like if you wanted to do something, you couldn't do that one thing because you had to go to bed or something. Some kids would be like, what the hell? Why? You know, it's just, you go from the simple, like just having simple things in your life to gradually being more complicated. Until you're like this reflected adult. I find it so interesting how you develop from a child to technically a bigger child, but yeah. It's like what happened in between. One day it feels like one day you kind of woke up and you was so more reflected as a person than what you were as a child. You know, being 18 and getting taxes, that definitely helps. It's like, oh no, what? And the classical, I want to be an adult. No, you don't, okay? You just don't. No. Enjoy being a child. Because my god. I am a very capable young woman. But in the beginning, when I had to do taxes, I sat there and I was like, what the heck is this? It took me forever. That's so true. Yeah. Oh my god. It's like you're getting thrown into being 18. Depending on also how good your parents prepped you or not. Some have parents who are not able to prep them, and that, you know, could be a lot of circumstances. Like, if you, for example, if your parents have learning disabilities or they didn't get a good schooling, things like that. When you hit 18 and you start to realize how much things cost, and then you see the world and you read the news, and then you have to teach yourself taxes. We didn't learn about that in school. I have complaints. Because when I saw the form, I was like, what in the world is this? So there was a lot of Googling. There was a lot of calling my dad. And calling friends and being like, hey, you have been 18 longer than me? What the hell? Facts, yeah. How am I supposed to know all the complicated words in a tax form? I guess if you it's better something like swimming. Just jump in deep and hope you learn. Yeah. Yeah. I have family members who, and friends who has like learning disabilities, and for them, they find it hard to teach their kids. And I get why. Because if they don't understand it, how is anybody else supposed to understand it? Oh. I think first time I filled out my taxes, I was on Discord, and then I shared my screen with like a bunch of people, Discord or Skype. I shared the screen with everything with like 3 or 4 different friends of mine, and I was like, everybody check, is this correct? Because I don't want to get, no, I don't want to be screwed here. Oof. I'm still enjoying my teenage. Be glad. Oof. I don't want to be an adult, no. My paper says I'm an adult, but you know, my mentality wants a new Nintendo Switch game. You know? Like, no. Do I have to? Or can I just buy myself a game and be happy? Oh. I'm somewhere around Billy Madden's age. Why does that sound familiar? Oh. Oh. That movie. Oh my god, I think I saw, was it on TV? It was either TV or VHS. I don't remember which one. But I feel I saw it some way when I was younger. And I found it really strange, but also really funny. God, maybe dude, I need to watch this movie again. I forgot about this movie. It's a movie where Adam Sandler is playing a big kid. I kind of feel like Adam Sandler is living his best life as a big kid. Based on the movies he takes, the movie roles. He has a pretty fun job, you know? Because he played in Grown Ups as well. So I feel like he kind of still is embracing being a big kid. Yeah. But I really like Adam Sandler about being like in the way where like he is more humble and doesn't dress to impress like a bunch of people he doesn't know, you know what I mean? Like his family looks like a regular family going out, you know? There's nothing fancy, nothing expensive in that sense. You know? Like, you can never know a celebrity, but it kind of feels more like he focuses on having his kids more down to earth. You know, and I like that. Be a little bit more humble, because there's a lot of people who are not. Which, you know, you're not doing your kid any favors if you raise them to be like, hey, you're the, you know, Queen of Denmark, in a way. Unless you are the Queen of Denmark, but yeah. Oh. God, who did that remind me of? Oh yeah, like the Johnny Somali case. Have you seen that going on? Johnny Somali, who's risking like almost 30 years in North Korea. No, South Korea, not North. Oh my god. Keeps doing stupid shit. Thinks there's no consequences. I think he might be realizing there's consequences now, but it's kind of too late. You know? Juice Malts? Who's that? Or do you mean the big or what? I was thinking about Johnny Somalia, the streamer. Oh, Juicy Smollett. Oh no, I never heard about him. The Mighty Ducks. Oh. Okay, different guy, yeah. Let's see. I can show you. And Johnny Somali is currently stuck in South Korea. Cause he just, yeah, he has done some bad shit. You know, he has not been the smartest guy. I think actually his parents disowned him. And this guy faked getting beat by some white people to pretend to be oppressed? What the why? What? When can people just start acting their age? Am I the crazy one? Salad takes attention away from the people who need it? Yeah. YouTube it. Oh, I will. I can write it down. There's probably a YouTube documentary on it, to be fair. There's a YouTube documentary about everything. I just don't understand why people do that. Like, do you not have anything better to do in your life? At all? He has a Netflix thing? Oh. Wait, there's a trailer. Oh, we can watch that. Hold on. Hold on. I can watch the trailer. Oh shit, I need to... Sorry. Boop. And now... Netflix will make a documentary about everyone.
January 29th, 2019. Police were called.
Yeah, COVID? Wasn't that 2020? And yeah, okay. I'm just trying to... Because wasn't BLM, the BLM movement, that was during COVID, wasn't it? Or am I remembering wrong? Holy damn. Was that? Yeah, that was during COVID, wasn't it? Very likely. When's yours coming up? I can make my own. Elfie's Life, Part 1. We fell down the stairs today. Why? Because Elfie was distracted, as usual. I have stairs now. Deadly. But I have survived. You know? But I was thinking now that I'm in a new, better house, because I'm going to be honest with you. Where I lived before, the landlords I had, my god. Like beef. Holy fuck. The landlords I had, disgusting. I didn't know how bad it was until I actually saw. And when I saw how bad it was over me, because I lived in a basement, I was renting an apartment in a basement. It was a good, yeah, it was a decent apartment, but slumlords, it was nasty. Imagine cat shit everywhere, cat piss, moldy food, huge trash bags with like sour chicken smell. It looked like they hadn't fucking washed the floors for like a year or two. The cat bowls, it was this close to being mold, and they had a jar of like, I'm not even kidding. They had a jar of mold in the living room. Lisconsi, hi! Hey, no bad words about you flickering lights. No, we're not talking about that apartment, Lisconsi. I have moved again. I'm in a house now. How have you been? I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, I missed you. How have you been? Okay, Beef, I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you... I need to put on music for this. I'm gonna show you what I found, okay? I'm gonna show you. Because I'm dead? No, please don't. Let's see it. Okay, I need help to just... It's so fucking disgusting. It's like... I'm gonna show you the jar. It was honestly disgusting. Let's see now. There we go. Okay, you ready? I will tell you next what all has happened. Oh yeah, do that. I tried to contact you on Discord. I don't know what happened, but it seemed like my messages didn't go through. Okay, if you're eating food, you have been warned. You have all been warned. Let's see. I was supposed to watch a couple of cats, right? I was supposed to feed them once. I was like, yeah, sure, I can do that, right? Sure, why not? And, like... I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know what that is. Satan. Satan! That is, it's a spore sample. It has been flowers, but it was mold. You could smell the jar even though the lid was on. Might be scientists? Yeah, maybe. Could it be a scientist about being clean? Because like the whole... This is not even the worst thing. Would you really know this? I bet you not know. Oh, wait, what do you mean? Like, keep in mind there are cats living here. You know? I like... Let's see, there's one. And, like, this is from... I've documented this for my own fucking safety, because nobody's gonna tell me to pay anything for what they have done. It's just... Ugh. Let's see. Like... You aren't impressed with an animal that treats you like a piece of furniture and licks his butt? You know what? I would rather have a cat lick me in the face after it licks its own ass than to touch anything in that house. Because the smell was horrendous. Like, never been washed. It's just like the cat bowls. Never been washed. Nothing. Never been washed. Wow. Yeah, you see what I mean? I was living under that. I'm not even fucking kidding you. I saw this. I saw this the day after. I sent a message. Hey, I'm moving out. I was like, fuck no. Oh, I'm moving out. I'm moving. And then I moved. I packed my apartment down in less than 2 days. I was like, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. My apartment, like, yeah, I might have had like drawing equipment, you know, painting. I had like a lot of streaming gear, but my apartment was cleaned like weekly, you know, because it was a small apartment. Like, I don't mind a mess. I don't mind things laying around, but I do mind if it's like unhygienic, you know what I mean? Like if it's like, if I don't want to put my piece of bread on that bench, it's just awful. And there are cats living there, and I feel bad for the cats. Honestly, I feel bad for the cats, because that's absolutely disgusting. Like when I came up and watched the cats, could you smell it through the floor? You know, a fun fact, I did complain a couple of times, and I said, hey, you need to check if your cat has like pissed in like the room next to my apartment, because it smells. It's not from my apartment because I don't have cats. I have fish. You know, I have fish. You know, like a fish doesn't smell the same way at all, and cat piss has a really distinct smell. You know what I mean? Like you know if it's cat piss or not. And I got told, no, the cats hadn't pissed there. It took like a month, and suddenly he was ripping up all the flooring in the room next to me because the cats had destroyed the floor. They had pissed through the carpets and everything. And I was like, oh. And even though he ripped up the flooring, it sunk down into the concrete. You can still smell it. Oh, it just... And, like, when I emptied out my apartment, I haven't been there now for, like, I hadn't been there for, like, 2 or 3 weeks. I took all my shit out. I came back because I need to, like, wash it down, you know, as you do when you move out. The smell. Like, I have not lived or been in that apartment now for a couple of weeks, and, oh, like, the smell from upstairs, you recognized it from downstairs. Because nobody's living there now to clean it up, like to air out the apartment, to like switch out the air like I did. Good that you not have so many to move. Yeah, I'm a quick packer. I was like, and I fucked off because, like, I don't mind the way people live, but if you're renting out a part of your house, like if you're renting out and we live in the same building, and if I can smell how you live, you should consider not renting out. You know what I mean? You have all the time nice apartments. What is happening in the city? Well, the first apartment I had was pretty good, decent. It was just flickering lights and the roof started to crumble because it was an old building and it was like a 1-studio apartment. Next apartment, everything was good until I saw what was upstairs and outside. And do you know when somebody I don't know if you've ever smelled it, but like imagine somebody not like changing their bed sheets for like 3 to 6 months, and imagine like the people who own the bed sheets are like if they see the sun they sweat. It was a mix of that with cats and cat piss and the cat litter and like basement. That is the closest I can come to like describing the smell, and it was god awful disgusting in my opinion. But yeah, and me with chronic illness and shit, I can't live like that. Like, it stresses me out, and God knows if you could get sick from it, you probably could. So yeah, I just don't want to risk it. Absolutely not. So now I live in a proper house. All my papers are in order. Everything with the doctors are done. Very happy. I have a garden. I have a clean garden. Because fun fact, where I lived before, the last place I lived, the white apartment in the basement, all around the house, trash, equipment. Oh yeah, we are remodeling the house. Yeah, they were remodeling the same corner for like 2 years. Nothing happened. I complained that my door, you couldn't just close it. If I didn't constantly like lock it, because you can barely lock it. If I didn't lock it, the door would flew open in the middle of the night from the wind because it was that crooked. And there was like this big gap between like the door and the door frame, even though you have closed it and locked it. And all the windows, they should have been switched, because when I laid in bed, it was like I had the window open, but the window was closed. And I complained to this landlord for like 3-4 years or something. Never did a fucking thing. And I'm done. I didn't have many choices though. I kind of had to live there until I was done with like all the doctor stuff and could get start my life and actually, get a proper job and stuff like that. So yeah, it was okay as long as I cleaned my own apartment and stayed inside. But yeah, time is flown away. It has. That's no good. Yeah, I know. Like, if you want to live like that, you do you. If people like that life, that's perfectly fine. But I feel like I have a right as a tenant if I share the same space with you. Are you playing Minecraft? No, I'm playing an ambiance. I'm playing this one. No more Thank You Deny Minecraft music with soft rain. But normally I do play Minecraft. Normally I do. I have started a new forever world now. Might start a hardcore world as well. That's nice, yeah. So now I live in a proper house with a garden. I just heard the music and recognized it. Yeah, it's so chill though. I love I love Minecraft music. Oh, Minecraft is such a good game. Plus they have added so much. I'm so excited for the Iron Golem. I don't know if he's gonna be useful for me, but I just want to have him in my base as like kind of like a house pet. Just make one to have inside, and just you can just live there. Nice to hear the dreams come at the end too. Yeah, I'm done with all my treatments. I'm done with all the medical stuff. Took me 9 years. But finally. Hey, lovely lady. Hello, Grim. How are you? So yeah. It's nice to see you again as well, Escansi. It's been a while though. I'm glad to see you again. I did miss you, you know. I did. I do notice who comes and goes. And now I can finally have more energy. Why? Because you were always in my streams, an important part of my chaos. Nah, I don't think you're chaos. I think you're okay. Oh yeah, we're gonna watch the Netflix trailer. Let's see, Beef. I kind of sidetracked about my crazy ass last landlord. As soon as I deliver the key, I'm gonna tell you more, but... My god. What's it now? We were gonna... yeah, let's see. I'm just gonna watch a quick trailer. The truth about Jussie Smollett. Sounds like a person I'm not gonna like. But I do like. Sleep well, Escanzi. It was really lovely seeing you again. I did notice and miss you while you weren't here. I have thought about you. So I hope you sleep well. And yeah. Dude, if he lied, it's a... God, oh, which case? There's a case. Oh my god, was it a Netflix documentary as well? There was a case where... I don't remember... Wait, I think the husband and the wife was like kidnapped. The husband was released. Or that only the wife was kidnapped. But at least the police thought that the husband did something to her. And then suddenly she was dropped off at her parents' house or something. And everybody believed, like the police and everybody believed that she had faked it. And then it showed to actually be, no, she had actually been kidnapped. Like, they nearly prosecuted her. Even though she was innocent. Like, she was kidnapped. She was a victim. Oh my god. Can I find that case? I think that was a Netflix documentary too. It was insane. At father... Please not believe. Which? Oh yeah, Denise Huskins. It was Denise Huskins. Can I find that trailer? It was such a weird thing to happen. But if I remember correctly, she was actually kidnapped. I found it. Yes, I do watch a lot of true crime. It's very interesting. Yeah, she was kidnapped. If you want to see something that is insane, this is definitely... Imagine. Imagine being kidnapped, getting dropped off, and the police are like, no, you weren't kidnapped. You did this to yourself. Like, what? Huh? What you mean? But then again, you have had people who has said they have been kidnapped and they haven't been kidnapped. Because there was a lady who did this. A lady did that. Like, she kind of kidnapped herself. She went for a run and she got a dude or something to pick her up. And she was like, oh my god, I'm kidnapped. She wasn't kidnapped. And it was a whole, like, police investigation. They were looking for her. A whole big thing. And it was discovered that, oh no, she was just at her boyfriend's house. While her family was worried sick. She had kids and shit. Were they adult napped? Yeah, adultery napped at least. It's so wild what people do. I really find the human brain interesting. Do you know what I mean? The things adult people do. I'm just impressed. Yeah. Like, I think that is why I like crime documentaries and documentaries in general, because it's genuinely fascinating just to see what the hell is going on. It's just insane. I'm like, what the hell? I just don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, by the way, I had a video that have you heard, Beef, have you heard about a donut mom? I'm genuinely, like, if you've been on TikTok, you might have seen her. I think she trended, like, last year or 2 years ago or something. And she's being branded a terrible TikTok mother. And I'm like, what the? Because, I don't know, do you get, I don't know how much you've been on TikTok, but there was a while where, like, just being very messy and, in my opinion, unhygienic, was trending on TikTok. And moms started doing that as well, and I was like, oh, like, I have on my papers tiny bit of OCD, and there's certain things that I don't like being on the floor. Certain things belong in trash can, you know? Nope. But I saw Kiwi Tapes have actually made a video about the donut mom.
Alexandria Sobel.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, maybe we should watch that. See, check it out. What happened with my browser? Why you doing this?
Alexandria.
Oh, there we go. Now it works. We could do that at True Crime. I like them both. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Her. Oh, I get, I don't know. Humans fascinate me from a distance. You know? Certain humans. Not all, but certain humans. But I'm actually intrigued to see what Kiwi Farms says about this. Because I don't know.
Andrea Sobel, better known as Donut Mom, would gain that title in 2023 when she would go viral for feeding her 1-year-old nothing but a couple of donuts and some applesauce for breakfast.
That is bad. That is a snack. I didn't know we were playing Little Nightmares today. Yeah, you know. That actually reminds me, I'm gonna replay Little Nightmares soon. Because there's a new one coming, and I'm excited. I am debating if I'm gonna save up my money and buy, like, the collection box, because there's a very cool statue that comes with it, and I kind of want it, you know? I'm like, oh, I want that. Because the last statue I got from Little Nightmares, like, it was a tiny little plastic thing. It is always crooked, and it annoys me, because I love the Little Nightmares characters. That is not breakfast, though. Are they? We don't have these donuts in Norway. Are they really? They look really dry. I'm just thinking about, like, whenever I bought, like, cinnamon buns, like, in, like, a plastic package, it's just dry. Ugh. I can't.
This post would spark fierce criticism from the wider internet, especially after discovering more of her content. The more you watch, the more you begin to realize just how bad things are. There are heaps of clothes and junk around the house,
oh my God.
Bits of rotten food and slop.
You know what? This actually reminds me how it was when I was feeding the cats. Oh,
scattered around the kitchen, and of course, the various insects that come with
What
that.
the hell is
People
that?
were also critical
Are those
of
Frisbees?
Alex's attitude. They
Might be.
felt that she couldn't care less about her children's meals, and it's pretty easy to see how they thought that, because in the majority of her videos, she is a self-described lazy mom, cooking for
so she described herself as lazy. I think she's feeding her kid in a Frisbee. Yeah, it's definitely not plates from IKEA because they are different shape. But yeah, it might be a Frisbee.
for the undeserving.
Lazy mom. Let's see. Whoa, that's a lot of ketchup. Is that breadcrumbs? I think it's breadcrumbs. Is she making meatballs? I think she's making wait. Meatballs with ketchup? I normally just have egg in them, to be fair, and some good spices, but not ketchup. I haven't tried it. Oh no, no! You used to make meatloaf. Oh, I never eaten that. I haven't tasted it. Yeah, but yeah, I think you're right. It looks like she was putting the whole thing in the oven. Meatloaf. Should I try make meatloaf one day? Meh, they're okay? Oh. Potatoes. I love potatoes. Potato is my God-given gift. Every year, when spring comes, I'm like, it's potato time! And then I chuck a bunch of potatoes in my plant bins, and I grow a shit ton of potatoes. Galaxy Elf the streamer. What do I do in my free time? I plant potatoes. Yes, I do, ma'am. Yes, I do. Fucking good though. Beautiful. Okay. Butter,
People
milk.
were also extremely critical of the amount that she was feeding her children, along with some of the stuff they were being fed. Alex has posted many videos returning home with stacks on stacks of pizzas or bags full of Mexican food.
Kids don't get pizza very often, so
Okay.
figured I'd do a fun treat and give them some pizza. Give them a break from all the home cooking.
Okay, I might be biased, but when I grew up in a home where everything was home cooked, because like the fish we ate were caught by my dad, because you know it is expensive to feed a bunch of kids. I played dinner for my 7 and 5-year-old. Okay, 2 pizza slices. Is there only cheese on
I
it?
also always have to make sure they have fresh fruit
Fresh fruit.
a couple times a day. It's just important to me.
Isn't that wait, what the fuck is that? Is that Jello?
So
Is that fruit? What is that? We don't have these cups in Norway. What is that? Is that fruit? I'm not judging, I'm genuinely asking. I don't know what the hell that is. She said it's important for her kids to have fruit. That looks like Jello or something liquidy.
I give them some farm fresh oranges.
Oranges? Where?
That's their food. 7-year-old, 5-year-old. Okay.
I have some cute cups though. Hey, Hello Kitty cups. Hey! What is that? Ice cream? I think it is.
I'm working on it, baby.
Wait, is that a drink?
I know y'all are gonna come for me, but they're having water too. I just thought they've never really had one of these, and this would be a fun treat, so.
It's Dr. Pepper. Yeah, but she put ice cream in it and then poured the soda. Is that like a drink? I might be weird, but my ass is too European for this. I'm too Norwegian for this. It's really bad root beer float. Really need to visit the US someday. I have been to the US once. And the closest thing we had was Taco Bell. It was okay. IHOP did not like. The fuck was wrong with the pancakes? They were so dry. I might have been unlucky, but the pancakes I got was so fucking thick and so dry that I had to like chug it down with like liquid. I might have stopped by there on a bad day. But we didn't have, we went to a lot of like conventions. We went to BlizzCon, and then we went to Disney and Universal, and Hollywood Boulevard, I think. And we only have limited time, so we didn't get to try a lot of food that way, you know. We tried food stalls. Those were fucking good. Oh. But I'm too Norwegian for this. I don't know, root beer float. I've heard about that, but
A Dr. Pepper float.
Oh, okay, Dr. Pepper float. I have never tried that. Isn't that a
But
lot?
they will also have a cup of water with ice.
But a 5 and a 7-year-old, they would get full from that, wouldn't
So,
they?
there's their dinner. Have a good night. That was their first time having a float of any sort, and they liked them. But that's definitely not an all-the-time thing.
Like this size of a cup. First time trying a Dr. Pepper float. If I had a 5-year-old, I would maybe like make a very small one and be like, hey, here's a little treat. Like, the health of these people is in serious decline. Yeah, like, am I delusional? Because I sit here and I think that, my god, diabetes would be singing at my door. I would smell it. I don't think I would give those portions of that. Yeah, no. I don't even feed myself like that, because if I do that, I'm down on the couch for like a week, bedridden, from like fibro. My body, whoom! She's working on type 5. And then she's inventing. She's a scientist, I think. I think that, you know what, Beef? She's probably inventing the new step to diabetes. Maybe. Inventing a new level. Doing God's work. Somehow.
Because they're not super into sweets, so. Have a good night.
Not super
Alex likes to
into
claim
sweets.
that these are isolated events,
Okay.
that them getting pizza or fast food isn't a regular thing, but there are an unbelievable amount of videos where she does this, and clearly states in her text that this is for her 3 kids.
Kids don't get pizza very often. Look at this perfect pizza.
No. For a moment, I thought you were watching yourself on YouTube. No joke. No, thankfully not. I think I would have to actually eat a lot more to reach that level. And to be fair, like, I get what you mean, Silent, but if my ass with fibromyalgia ate that and ate like she did, like, I would honestly be bedridden because my fibromyalgia would fucking never. Like, the purest form of clean-cut beef, that is my goal. No, the face. Oh, is it because of the glasses? Yeah, no, it's not me, but hi. I'm still saying those are Frisbees. Yeah, they kind of look like Frisbees. I have never... It would definitely fibromyalgia, yeah. Like... If I eat a lot of like processed, like this is just things I've figured out from the years. With fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue, if I eat a lot of processed food, only live on candy, drink a lot of soda, like don't get like water and pure meat, like meat is beautiful. I ache so much that I feel like I have reached a point where I need a wheelchair. And I prefer not to. So I eat cleaner. Because I like good food. I like good food.
Perfectly crispy and good.
That is black though. What the no.
It is perfect.
Nah. If I order that pizza, I would be like, yo, bitch, what the hell? No, that is burnt. Ugh. Nah. Oh, I don't like burnt pizza.
Pizza. Perfectly crispy.
How
and
long did he
good.
cook it?
Kids don't get pizza very often.
We got pizza.
Again?
One pepperoni.
As a mom who never cooks, okay.
Which one did I get?
8-year-old's plate.
Why do you put them on top of each
5-year-old's
other?
I mean, 6-year-old's plate.
Hey, Silent Myth, thank you for follows. Welcome. It annoys me. It might be my little tiny OCD, but why the fuck do you stack them? Don't. I like crispy bottoms. Where are these kids? Oh, I hear them now. Yeah. She doesn't show them on TikTok. We're doing plate-based on age now. Yeah, it kind of looks like she's feeding like a 14-year-old, maybe a 17-year-old, but yeah.
And I'm giving her a piece of pepperoni with it because she's complaining to me. And that's what we got for dinner. Love you guys.
Kids don't get pizza very often.
Got Mexican food.
Mexican food. Wait, lazy dinner with a lazy mom of 3 for my family of 5 and my BF's mama. Oh, okay. So, can you, honest question, can you really complain about people on the internet mocking you if you go out there and you call yourself a lazy mom? Like, an honest question. You kind of gave them a name.
My son got steak tacos.
Oh, never try that.
So,
Like from
8-year-old's
the
plate, because I'm
takeout
not
place.
wasting a plate. Why would I do that? I also got him a side of rice. And he put
How old was that child? That was a lot.
salsa on his taco, so I'm going to give him the salsa that came with the chips. We got
Salsa.
chips, a side of rice and beans for me,
Rice and beans.
a side of rice and beans for someone,
For someone?
second bag secured. Probably goes with my boyfriend's because I
Ooh.
don't eat that. This is my boyfriend's. This is mine.
Wait, huh? Didn't you
Cheese dip.
And then
That might actually be.
Wait, didn't she have a bowl of rice? Okay.
That's. I think this is my 5-year-old's taco. I think this is my 6-year-old's taco. I'm all over the place today.
And then there is the absolutely vile state of the kitchen stove. Alex
Yeah.
seems to have a big problem with cleaning, especially when it comes to the dishes or
Oh.
the stove.
Evidence of a child. I spot one. I think that is either a child or a gremlin who has evolved. One of the two. Make your choice, Pikachu. I don't know.
She'll clean every once in a while,
that
but it's
male or
usually
what is that?
after a lot of criticism. Also
shit.
after the kitchen had just gotten completely filthy, maybe
Ugh.
even worse than Nova's.
Like, I am a fun person. In a way. Hear me out, okay? Hear me out. On papers, I can actually say this, because on papers, I have been diagnosed with the tiny inch of OCD, okay? I have it in papers, so nobody can say that I'm rage baiting. Hell no. I have a tiny bit of OCD. The fun part is that my OCD kicks out in useful ways. Mine OCD kicks out in having like a tidy calendar where everything is like planned, not to like the minute, but like I need to have a plan. And it kicks out when it comes to kitchen being clean, like cleaning the house. I'm not scrubbing the floor with a toothbrush. I'm not that crazy yet for now. But I'm like, if there's crumbs on the bench, I don't complain to people. I just take it. Okay, if I'm gonna make food, I make sure the place I'm making food is clean. Because if not, it's just a no. And that pan, burn it. Satan. Trash can. Ugh, it's like burned bits. Ooh. Oh, we're just putting it. Okay. Tots? Have I tasted tots? I don't know. I'm too European for this. Chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Use a spatula and take the raw chicken. Because if you touch the raw chicken and then you touch other things, Salmonella City, here we come. Wait, that's chopped chicken? Yeah, that is chopped chicken. She's like... Just use a spatula. You know, you have... Did you wash your hand, though? I don't trust she washed her hands.
Candy. Lollipop.
Oh my god, that's sodium, yeah. What? I think that might be garlic powder. The consistency kind of looks like it. Garlic is good, but that is a shit ton. A stick of butter. How many viewers does this lady have? Oh my god, she has a lot. Can I find her page? I think I can. Hold on. Donut Mom, what is her name? Alexandra Sabul. TikTok Mom. Let's do that. Let's see. How many followers does she have? Let's see. Is it her? It's her. She has over 800,000 followers. No. Oh. Okay, I don't know how much you earn on TikTok, but I would imagine based on how many that watch her videos, you would get some money. Use it money well, though. Like, hire a cleaner. What is that? Ranch? Wait, huh? There's a pack. Wait. I never seen a packet. I never seen a packet with ranch. Isn't that like a salad dressing? Like, you're supposed to mix it in a bowl and then. Why is she putting it direct? I don't know.
Right now they're
Oh my god! I need a beer. What? Is that flour? I hope she let that flour cook out like the flour taste, because if not, it's oh my god. Ugh. The flour needs to cook out from that. Oh, it just spills everywhere. Oh no! Dude, meat is expensive. What is that?
Honestly, this isn't even the worst of it. In a recent
Okay, so she can afford long ass nails, like manicures, but she can't fucking afford to clean her kitchen or, you know, hire somebody. Because I see these long ass acrylic nails. Like, I have long natural nails, but that's a different thing. You should see me in the bathroom. I have a brush for nails when I wash them. But oh.
Photo that Alex posted, there were so many dishes.
You know, Ozempic and mental health really is good things, you know? I mean, if you're gonna eat like that, do something. Yeah. Like, if you eat that way yourself, I don't mind it as much, because, you know, you are the only one you're treating that way. But especially when you're feeding kids, like, tell me how a 5-year-old knows what is good and what is bad on the plate. A 5-year-old didn't choose to grow up like that and risk getting diabetes. And I feel like if you treat your kids like that, it is some form of, you know, not good treatment. Because you are kind of setting your kid up for long-term illness. And yeah.
Is in the picture that people have begun to speculate that instead of washing dishes, she has been buying new ones and calling them clean. It's just a theory, but there are an
Pretty much this
abnormal
stuff,
amount
yeah.
of dishes in that home. And sometimes they look like they're covered in maggots.
Oh.
A hot topic of discussion amongst Donut Mom detractors is the maggot fork. A photo of a fork which many have
Burn the house! Burn the house. If I had maggots in my house, we're getting a new house. Fuck no. Fire? Yeah, fire and maybe some satanic holy water. Something. We need both sides here. The closest place I have seen maggots is like roadkill or in a trash can for like compost. That is the only places I've ever seen maggots anywhere close to a house. Oh, no, no. Oh, I get chills. I want a blanket. Ooh. Oh, wait, I have a blanket here. Hold on. It's not the best blanket, but I have a blanket. Okay. Hugs for safety and comfort. Holy shit. That is, dude, that is... Nah. If I grew up like that, I would actually run away. I could not.
have assumed to be covered in maggots.
Oh.
Once again, something that can't be confirmed.
And she broke the spaghetti. I'm not Italian, but I don't break it. The best part is slurping. Don't. I'm very particular in how I like my food.
The state of
I
that
like the
kitchen
long
is
spaghettis.
absolutely horrible.
Look at those nails. Easy dinner with the sick and lazy mom of 3. Okay, so she's the sick one? Tomato puree? That's a lot of tomatoes. How many cans of tomatoes? What is she making? Spices, of course. God knows what that is. I don't know what that is. Holy moly.
They're by the front.
What are we making? You know what? Maybe we need a cook with Elfie stream. Maybe we need a cooking stream. And I can actually make proper food. Oh. I'm down for that. Yeah, that's good. I have a traveling setup for my stream, so I can just take it off in the kitchen. And we can cook some food. Whoa. That would be fun. What in the Lord are we making? Tomato
That
puree?
gas stove of hers also really concerns.
That was only tomato puree, diced canned tomatoes, and meat. There's nothing else. There's no bouillon, spaghetti sauce. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. But why not put like a bouillon thingy, like, you know? Oh wait, no, it's not called bouillon in English. It's called stock. Like, you have veggie stock, you have chicken stock, meat stock. You know, mix them. Ooh, some do that, yeah. Cause like canned tomatoes, they don't really taste much. And tomato puree doesn't really, it doesn't taste much.
Me. It seems like she always cranks it
Look at those nails.
up to the highest setting possible, and sometimes there's a lot of food that's fallen
Yep, way more
down
than
by
just
the
tomato,
burner.
yeah.
Maybe I'm just being paranoid, but whenever I
Just be
watch her
soupy.
cook around that flame, it makes me nervous. Now, I've talked so far about a lot of Donut Mom's bad habits, but one thing I haven't talked much about is her past, and I gotta say, it is
Okay.
nothing short of extremely interesting, and was
Okay.
something that I really didn't expect fact when researching this video. You may have noticed in the clips that I've shown you so far, Donut Mom has used quite a few different kitchens, and that's because in the last couple of years, Donut Mom has lived in quite a few situations. You wouldn't be able to tell by her TikToks, but things behind the scenes are extremely complicated, and it all stems from her numerous romantic relationships. Alex has 2 kids with Taylor, who is her first baby daddy and someone that we will discuss more later. It seems that a couple years after having their second child, the couple would break things off, and Alex would find herself in a relationship with another man named James, very quickly becoming baby daddy number 2, the father of Alex's youngest child. And this is where things kind of take an unexpected turn. Soon after the birth of their first child together, they would open their relationship, becoming a throuple when a woman named Dana would move in. You can
each their own lifestyle, but I have more than enough with myself. Like, what the? Nah. Oh, it's a Pokemon play. Fuck, that was cool. Well, I can see how she'd be behind a man. Dude. Like, when I make myself a good dinner, I once spent 2 to 3 hours making long cooked chops. They were so just delicious that when I picked up the bone, it just fell off. I was trying to put it on my fork, smooth like butter. It was like, you know, like, and nah. And question number 2, like, if she says that she's a lazy mom, why get more kids? Like, why get more kids? Honestly, if you're describing yourself as a lazy mom and you say I am a lazy mom, I don't have the energy, I don't want to do this. Why have more kids? It doesn't compute. The kids were all surprised, can't figure out how they keep happening. Yeah, you know, a condom might help, but you know.
You even see Dana in some of her old TikToks, helping her plate food for the kids.
Mommy.
Oh, so Dana can help plate food, but not make food? Somebody hire a cook. God damn.
Put that back.
Goddamn, Mom. You made some goddamn good dinner. Yummy.
Your hands out of the
Sorry.
Apples.
I want to hold
Okay, apples.
You're getting slices.
Look, you know.
Why does she have a cup for the last one, or is she just like reusing a bottle or something? Okay.
I want the pink one cup.
I know, baby. And we're out of milk.
Oh.
They're having milk.
I have no clue if that head sippy thingy is from the bottle or if it's just, I don't know.
I'll let my girlfriend show you.
Yeah. Is that Dana?
Here you go, Bub.
I want pink.
Here you go, Buck. What are you saying?
Well, I did
My
that the other
girlfriend
day
cut my
out of
chicken up.
glasses. So I got the top from a water bowl. I really needed the dishes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but you know, you and I, like, we are old enough that, like, we know, but this is one that honestly says she's just lazy. It works, it's clean, yeah. But I don't trust that whatever she has is clean. Like, you and I don't have maggots in our kitchen as far as I know. I wouldn't reuse something in a kitchen with maggots. I just wouldn't. No, those were maggots, yeah.
Not for me, because she loves me.
For a while, this was Alex's life until her and James broke up.
Oh, so
Fun
she-
fact,
okay.
James and Dana, the other woman, are still together, and from what I've heard, they've recently become engaged. Alex would spend a brief time living with her ex in the home, until eventually moving back in with her first baby daddy, Taylor,
Oh my
eventually
God.
rekindling their relationship. Now let's talk about
True
Taylor
love.
a little more. Personally,
True
I
love.
have not been getting very good vibes, even before I heard about some of the
don't have
grosser
good
stuff
vibes
that
about
he was
any
getting
one of
up
these.
to. Taylor has been seen on Alex's lives carrying a
She got
firearm
kicked off of the hippie loving. That's sad life, you know, the rough life of a TikTok mom, you know? It's a hard life. I didn't choose the hard life chose me. Probably.
around the house for no discernible reason. Alex has also said in the past that the children are afraid of him.
Wait, how old are those potatoes?
Seen on Alex's
Dude, they have like growths.
lives
You
carrying
see that?
a firearm around the house.
Wait, why did he carry a firearm? What is wrong with these people? This is a Springer show? Yeah, Springer show, that was the good days.
For no discernible reason. Alex has also said in the past that the children are afraid of him and that there might be a degree of violence involved. Alex has also
Oh yeah, let's move back in with our first love. That is violent, running around with a gun in the house, and then you bring your kids. What a great plan. Woman of the year, mom of the year. Oh. Nah.
accused Taylor of an absolutely disgusting act. When she, James, and Dana were still all together,
Oh, God.
Taylor would occasionally come over to visit. And during one of these visits, Alex would exit her room to find Taylor standing in front of it, completely nude, shaking hands with the milkman. Here is a clip of Alex herself talking
Ugh.
about the event.
Okay, so, no, that's not true 100%. Taylor did go in front of our exit door, but there was no way the kids could have seen it because they
It doesn't matter if the kids couldn't have seen it. What the hell? Oh no. No, if one frying pan and that would have been solved without issue.
were all asleep. This was at like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night.
It's still creepy.
Was it 1 o'clock
Gotta
in
go
the
cook
morning?
dinner, still listening. Okay,
And,
enjoy.
So, no, the kids could not have seen it. No, Taylor did not want to join in the relationship. He wasn't interested in Dana. That does sound familiar because they both told me that Taylor was interested in Dana. But Taylor didn't even like Dana and told me not to do the throuple and that I would regret it.
Something to keep in mind here is
Ugh.
the timeline, because she willingly took Taylor back after this.
Yeah.
I gotta say, when I started researching a lady called the Donut Mom, I didn't expect things to get that crazy. To
Oh my
make that
God.
particular situation even worse, the kids
Can it
were
get
inside
worse?
of the room when Taylor was doing that disgusting shit.
No.
It's divine intervention that Alex was the one that found him, and not one of his kids or soon-to-be stepchild.
Oh my
Overall,
God.
it's just a terrible environment. Despite rekindling their relationship, Alex seems to truly hate Taylor. When she moved back in with him, there was a notable increase in slop cooking, and I think part of the reason was because she knew Taylor also had to eat it.
Is that butter? Oh. I kind of hope that wasn't butter because that was a lot. It's not even defrosted. Oh my god. You're just stop shaking the thing. It's not even hot. What? Use a bigger lunch. What is that? It's like a sludge. Is it supposed to be cheese or is it busy? W something? Oh my god. Is it meatloaf again? Oh my! Oh that was breadcrumbs. I thought it was spices. Is this stuff we have called country crock? It is something. How much do you need? I don't know. Oh my god.
Hold on, baby. You're welcome. Baby.
It's like a mountain of spices. Barbecue. Oh, we have that! That barbecue sauce, we have it in Norway. It's really good. I don't know which one it is though, but I like it. It might not be the best one, but it's the best one I found for now. Hello? That is... Okay, I gotta go downstairs, BRB. Okay. I don't know what she made, but she made some kind of entity. It's something. I'm just surprised.
I don't know if I recorded it, but I added corn.
I added corn, okay.
But sometimes it also seems like she genuinely dislikes her kids. When they
Yeah.
talk to her during videos or live streams, she could not be
Oh, she
less
live streams
interested,
as well.
usually acting annoyed. Posts like this are proof. There she is,
Huh? Dinner for my girls. Because my son didn't deserve it. Tonight as a mama of 3? What? Like, you might have issues with your kids. It might be fights, might be, you know, some kids have a rougher time with puberty, things like that, but why would you put that on TikTok? Okay.
cooking her horrific meal, saying that her kid doesn't deserve it. To be
That's
honest,
weird.
they probably don't, but not in the way that she means. No person should have to eat food like this.
No.
I mean, I'm no nutritionist, but it seems like a lot of food to be giving a kid. They're all varying ages, and all seem to get the same amount of grub, which still feels like too much even for the 7-year-old. There have also been rumors floating around of one of Alex's children being taken to the hospital, potentially being
God.
diabetic, which it seems like
Oh my god, yeah, she uses a... Oh, it's not... yeah.
Alex might be. I'm not even joking when I say I've seen her be in the middle of cooking a meal, give herself an injection, then go right back to cooking. I keep saying it, but I believe it. It's a truly awful environment, not just for Alex's
Yeah,
children,
it's not
but for her
good
pets.
one.
Alex
She has
also has
pets?
a bunch of pets,
No.
one dog and a couple of rabbits. She will just let the rabbits free roam and
Oh, hey, no, 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 no. I'm not down with this.
poop everywhere. I've seen many a video where rabbit poop is just inches away, and it seems like she keeps the same principles of free roaming with her dog, and that has had even worse consequences. One of her more infamous TikToks took place when
Dude, how can you afford nails but not afford, like, a cleaner or a cook?
she was outside with her dog. The dog had no leash on, would run into the road and be hit by a car, thankfully surviving. But Alex has openly stated that she never used a leash before.
Why
she
not?
didn't see the need. The dog
But there's a dog!
is really small, so it's honestly a miracle that it lived.
Yeah.
Her bunnies free roam, her dog free roams, and apparently
Isn't that a wash bucket? The Kuromi one?
sometimes the kids do too.
I literally, like I said, I will only go 5 minutes up the street and leave my 7-year-old for like 5 minutes if I'm going just to the gas station for milk or something. But I still bring my 2-year-old and I still bring my 5-year-old because
Then bring your 7-year-old as well.
he's not quite yet old enough to watch his younger sisters, even though he always asks. He's like, can I watch them?
Maybe it's just me, but if he's not responsible enough to watch anyone else, maybe
Yeah.
he's not responsible enough to watch himself.
Yeah.
It just circles back to Donut Mom being a carefree, especially when it comes to the
And
kids.
she definitely has a
the
free
way that she
roaming
treats
life.
them is very unusual for someone trying to build a brand off of family content. And
That's
this is
weird.
most of what she puts out, cooking videos.
She really
along
likes
with
Hello Kitty and
promoting
Kuromi,
things
though.
from her TikTok shop. Recently, one has caught the eye of many people watching her.
Oh.
An exercise device unlike anything I've ever seen.
Deep breaths. What? She just looks like she's being forced to do this. There's no where's the happiness? Okay. I don't even know. Taking a walk would technically be more efficient.
Between this and the horrendous meals, it's no wonder that she went viral on TikTok.
Yeah, no wonder.
Surprisingly enough, Eastern European viewers especially get this. I don't know exactly what languages these are being spoken in the comments, but I assume that this says nothing good. And it's not just them, it's most people. Alex does have a very dedicated...
No. Oh, that is called trash. Okay, it's not good eating burned food. It's not. They have done studies on this. It's not healthy to eat. No.
dedicated fan base, mostly consisting of people who feed their children similar stuff, but even they are few and far between. To me, it seems like Alex is extremely unhappy. She rarely smiles and cooks with contempt instead of love. This attitude I can understand towards her spouse, Taylor, who has done some pretty awful things, but I don't understand it towards her children. They've done absolutely nothing to deserve this, and from what I've been able to gather, the state has become involved before and found nothing wrong with the home, but that's...
Well, the state could have been involved and not found enough evidence, you know? If they don't have enough evidence, they can't really do anything. But then again, the state aren't most states with child services overrun, I think there are.
Sadly says a lot that conditions like this are quite common. As depressing as it is, there are thousands of donut moms out there. But what sets Alex apart is that she has decided to broadcast it all to the internet. For how much longer, I don't know. Occasionally she will go private, but quickly return. She also claims that this is her only form of income, so she doesn't really have an incentive to stop. For now, she seems content making her cooking videos, shilling random products, and looking absolutely miserable doing it.
That could never be me. It could never be me. No. Not my vibe. No. It could never be me. I like good food too much. You know? Especially when I moved by myself. When you go from being a child to moving to your own place, I just value food that I really like too much, and it's just it could never be me. It could never be me. I value food too much, you know. And I don't really eat that big portions. I'm more if I'm gonna have a portion with food, it's gonna be good, it's gonna be tasty, I'm gonna enjoy it, and of course I have leftovers that I can enjoy the day after. It's it's like an experience for me. Yeah. My god. Oh, Kiwi Tapes has such Wait, what? Oh my god, why is there so many crazy videos now? Oh no. Let's see. He's trying more fun ones. Or fun. It's not fun to see what happens with kids and stuff, but yeah. Oh, so many good videos popped up now, and I kind of need to go to bed soon, so... Because I have a workout tomorrow, and I need to... look at glasses. I am getting some new glasses and lenses. But I'm kind of want to get another. I kind of want to get another pair as well. Oh. Just. Ay. Oh, it's so many good classes out now. I just want them all. I'm kind of in my life now where like before when I only like had to get like the bare minimum because of medical bills and stuff, I always got the glasses that was like free included with like the eyesight appointment, and these are these. This time I'm getting more fancy glasses. And I'm kind of wondering, should I get a second pair so I can like switch styles? Oh, that would be nice. Would be very nice. It would be nice. There's just so many good. Too much good. Too much good. Ay. Well, I'm so happy that we actually was able to multi-stream today, or dual stream, multi-stream, multi-stream. I'm happy. Finally got that setup working, which means we can start having set streams every day on YouTube as well, which I have wanted. Oh, because I like it. I like both YouTube and Twitch, so really glad that we can use them both. Yeah. So yeah, gonna be doing that this week, testing it out. So far it has been stable. Probably have to try with a game or two as well, just to see how, if it like drop frames or something like that, but I think it's gonna be good. But yeah. Anyway, for me it's Sunday. A new week is technically starting tomorrow. So I hope you guys are gonna have a lovely week. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. We're gonna be streaming the whole week, I think. A little bit unsure about the weekend, because I think I have something planned. Going to the movies one day, so we're gonna have to see which date, but yeah. But I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna quickly head to bed. I have a gym sesh tomorrow, and a couple of things I need to tidy up. And I'm editing tomorrow as well, so yeah. But I'm gonna see you guys later. Thank you so much for today. Thank you for those who follow, and thank you so much for those who showed up today. It was really lovely seeing you all, both new and both regulars. So yeah, I'm gonna go. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.